Hey, so in this video I want to talk about why women are not attracted to nice guys and they're not attracted to nice guy behavior. If you show up being too nice to women, there's a good chance you'll find that you turn women off. I talk about this a lot in my book, Atomic Attraction, that the opposite of being nice is not being an asshole, it's not being mean. The opposite of being nice is indifference, right? You're indifferent to a woman's presence, you're indifferent to whatever she says, you're indifferent to what she does, you're indifferent to her moods and her emotional ups and downs. You're not affected by anything that the woman does, right? That is very, very important to keep in mind. On the other hand, if you're too nice, essentially that means that women will view you, and this has been backed by science, as too open to manipulation. If a woman thinks you're too nice, she will perceive you as being weak. Now, a lot of women mistakenly believe that if you're kind and you're nice, then you're weak. They mistake kindness for weakness, which is not true at all. But they do. That's just the way it is. So that's why I always say, you don't want to be too nice to women. You can be nice to men, you can be nice to the friends in your life, but if you're in a relationship with somebody or you're dating someone, don't be too nice. Don't fall into the trap of feeling sorry for somebody, feeling sorry for a woman because she's in a tough financial position, or she comes from a broken home, or she had daddy issues, or she's going through a tough medical time, or she had trauma from a past relationship, like so many women do these days. Don't fall into the trap of being too nice and too kind just because you feel sorry for her. If you do, you will pay the price. You will regret it because she will naturally lose attraction for you. Don't have to be mean, you don't have to be horrible, you just have to be indifferent. That's all you have to do. It's that simple. I remember when I was at college, there was this guy who was madly in love. I don't want to say in love actually. He was madly obsessed with a girl and he was just really, really attracted to her and he just couldn't stop pursuing her. And I remember this girl knew that she had him wrapped around her finger. And she would say to this guy, hey, I want you to bring me groceries. I want you to go get me pizza. I want you to go bring me my favorite drink. And he would go and get whatever she wanted. And he would pull up in his car and he would come up to her apartment and she wouldn't even let him into the apartment. She had this piece of string attached to a coat hanger and she would lower the coat hanger out of the window and he would have to attach whatever it was he brought for her, whether it was groceries or a drink. He would have to attach it to the coat hanger and she would pull it up into her bedroom window and she would say thanks and then she would shut the window and that was it. She just used this guy to get what she wanted. Now her attraction for him was so low she couldn't even be bothered opening up the door. In fact, she was so repelled by him that she didn't even want to have any close proximity to him. She went out of her way to construct this device, the coat hanger on a piece of string, so that she didn't actually have to interact with the guy physically. She could just keep that distance naturally built in. Now, this guy was doing this for 2-3 years. It was ridiculous. But the point of the story is that if you're too nice, women don't respect you. They don't appreciate you. Now, there wasn't anything wrong with this guy. He looked okay. His personality was all right. The only problem was he was obsessed with this woman, and this girl had him wrapped around her finger. And if you're too nice, women just get turned off. They don't see you as a serious dating prospect. They don't see you as somebody they want to get intimate with. Now, if you want to know more about this, I go into this in real detail in my book, Atomic Attraction. It's based on 120 scientific studies. You can pick up your copy today by clicking on the link below. And don't forget I do phone and email consultations. You can book a consultation with me on my website, developattraction.com.